How's everyone? Can I get some stats? I love my stats. I'm sorry. There we go. First and foremost, happy blessed Thanksgiving to all that I didn't get a chance to say that to. Thanksgiving is not just about turkey and dressing and all of that. It's just about being thankful for what we are, who we are, and how we are. None of us are who we want to be, but we're showing what we used to be. True? We are in session right now. God is not through with any of us, thank God. But we're on our way, and we're headed in the right direction. Now, let me transition to this team headed in the right direction. That was a phenomenal finish. Defensively, that's indicative of who we are and how we play the game of football. Both coordinators, man, Rob and Pat, man, my God, these guys are so darn good. I know you guys question a multitude of things from them, but they're so good and they've been so consistent through the year. They've exceeded all expectations. We've exceeded all expectations, and I'm really happy where we are. We certainly wanted to take that one extra step last week, and we fell short, but look how we rebounded. Look how we wiped our tears and got back up, got on the horse, and yelled, "Giddy up." And I'm proud of our young men. God, we had to know, and I want you to really blow this up. We had 3 young men today: Travis Hunter, Rock, Isaiah Harge. Rock is Brown, and Isaiah Harge. 3 guys play both ways today. How many times have you seen that in college football? So that is phenomenal. And Harge did his doggone thing on special teams as well, which is phenomenal. I think Travis clinched the Heisman. Thank you, God, for stopping me. Because I almost said something. I think Travis clinched the Heisman with his performance. I think he made a lot of people aware of how ignorant there was with Thorpe. His performance today, what he had, 3 touchdowns, 100 yards, and an interception.
And 2 PBs.
And 2 passes broken up. Should have had another pick. Hit him right in the darn chest. I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy with him. But it's phenomenal. I think Shedeur proved that he should be right beside him. What he had today? 34 for 41. Oh my God, 438.5. Wow. LeJohntay did the doggone thing today. Will, shoot, our receivers are tremendous. Special teams were great. I think Mata kicked his first field goal in several weeks. We not giving him an opportunity. I think, was he 1 away from a record?
Yeah, so he got his 10th straight, which tied the CU record.
Oh, wow. So it'll be okay if he doesn't invoke it, right?
Yeah.
So that counts?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. So that's great. Opposing team we played, we were not afraid, but just understanding that when a team comes here and, they know they're not going to a bowl, they're going to come at us hard until you force them not to go hard anymore. And I'm thinking that's what transpired. I adore that coach. He has some phenomenal words of encouragement after the game. He's a pillar of consistency in the Big 12. I only think he's had 2 losing seasons in his whole career. That is darn believable. I wish I could just touch the hem of his garment, biblically speaking. But I'm proud of where we are and what we accomplished. I really am. So you want to ask me these crazy questions. I'm not one to go home and watch TV and wish somebody loses so we could go to the bowl game. I don't get down like that. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I may go to Vail or Breckenridge and get on snowmobiles or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a lot of time on my hands. So I don't know. You guys got any of the ideas, let me know. But so we just had a wonderful time with the seniors, and just seeing that, as well as it didn't hit me to the end of the game that was the last time here that Misha, Dor, and Shiloh and Bucky will enjoy that moment with the four of us together. Don't forget Junior. He is it. He is the man. He makes it all go. But that was a wonderful moment. I wanted this to get together and take a picture at the conclusion of the game, which we did. And thank you all that captured it. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Want me to go ahead?
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just for your kids, but also you walked out with Jimmy before the game.
Yeah.
What's the senior class? Can you speak on the impact that they've had in your relationship?
They're the ones that changed the game for us. They're the ones that impacted this wonderful learning institution. They're the ones that are responsible for the recruits that you're seeing commit. They're the ones that are responsible for the way that game was played today and the way it panned out. They're the ones who put us on the map. They're the ones who have the multitude of these cameramen and women and wonderful reporters in this room right now. And I just told them that to their face. So some of them, like Cam, that's been with me since he was a junior in high school, that stuff is tough. Chidozie, just talking with him here and there. BJ played for me when he was 7 and 8 years old, and 9 in Dallas. And I could just keep going on and on and on. I mean, shoot. I don't want to think about it too much because I get emotional, but I don't just coach these young men. I love these young men, like they're family. And I just want them to soar, not just from the football aspect, but as young men in life. And that was tough, just seeing them all around the stage when I called them up in the locker room right before I came here. That's tough. That's tough.
If you go ahead.
Coach, University Sports Report. On a similar note,
Can I get some water, Samson?
you're setting the between Shiloh and Dor, looking out with
And Junior.
and Junior.
There you go.
What was going through your mind, and how powerful was that moment?
I didn't, we cool with him, right? He ain't trying to do nothing to me. I'm just like, we keep it cool on you, right?
See you, Coach.
Making sure. That's tough. I didn't really think about it until, you watching the last seconds tick off the clock. Like, dang, this is it. This is it. Like that. You know how long this journey's been? Like with me and my kids, it's been a lot of ups and downs and in and outs and things you guys don't know about that we've overcome. Been a lot of adverse situations, a lot of highlights, man. It's been unbelievable to think that that's the conclusion of the matter just here. That's tough. That's tough.
Amanda Ferguson, Fox 1. What was it like balancing being coach and dad together?
Well, I've always been coaching dad, so I don't know no other way. So it's not tough to balance that situation because I don't know any other way. Just, this is the first time I seen the finish line. Usually we're distant runners. Only sprinters see the finish line from the start. I'm a distance runner, so I never really see the finish line from the start. And the day I saw it. So that's tumultuous. That's tremendous. That's heartfelt. I don't know how they're going to handle it, but Shiloh's going to say he's glad that's the last game with me. I know who he is. But the others, it's going to be tough.
Brian.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell over there.
How you doing, sir?
Question for you. You mentioned Oklahoma State, you knew there would be a team that would come after you until you maybe put it on. You did that very early. How big was that Travis in the interception right away and the scoring touchdown, just kind of putting on the end right there?
That's what the plan was last week, to jump on them early, to try to make them understand who we are and who they are. It didn't happen that way. We made note of that, and we focused on that all through the meetings as well as all through practice sessions and our pre-game speech as well as our day before speech. We made note of all that so that we could have our business early on, because when we score early and the defense go 3 and out, it's hard to deal with us.
The second question is, you mentioned Bucky. Because of him, this fan base has got to know these players quite a bit because all for the media, all those things. So they've got to know these players. How big of a deal was it for you guys to show up like that for this?
Oh, tremendous. I mean, first of all, Well Off Media has set this standard of college football and how college football is covered by individuals regarding the team. They've set the stage for it. Yeah, it was great, man. I mean, it was great. It was great. It was good. Let's go to the next question.
John, go ahead.
John, 329 News. For the first time in a while, you're allowing yourself to reflect.
Yeah.
What is most rewarding about this season?
Peggy is number one. We did what we said we was going to do. Number two is when you win, more of your young men get opportunities to go to the next level. Ain't nobody want no losers. Nobody want them. But when you win, everyone looks the part. And we have several young men in the East-West Shrine game. We're going to probably have several more in the Hula Bowl. And our kids are going to play in our bowl game because that's what we signed up to do, and we're going to finish. We're not going to tap out because that throws off the structure of next season. It's a couple teams you take note. They lay the egg in the bowl game, and they hadn't recovered since. We don't plan on doing that. We plan on going out there fighting just like we fought today, regardless of where we are. I wish we had say-so in the bowl because I want to go somewhere near that our fan base could get there economically because I care about them just that much. I think we have one of the baddest mean best fan bases in the country. I mean, they show up and show out. It was packed today. They're loud, they're boisterous, they're supportive, and I love them. I absolutely love them because I've seen it go from nothing to something. And I think we had a lot, we, not me, we had a lot to do with it, you all included, by the way you cover us, good or bad.
Go ahead.
Hi, Coach.
How you doing, Evan?
Doing well. You haven't got as many touchbacks as you wanted this season.
No, sir.
Your coverage units have been playing with an edge.
They ain't got no brother. They gonna have to. The ball is coming out. Yeah, we're gonna
that aspect of your team.
we've handled that. We've handled that. We will have touchbacks next year. I promise you that.
Michael, go ahead.
I told you I'm hitting that portal like never before. I already hit it. Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
You're in a league company. LeBron and his son, King Griffey Sr., King Jr., Eugene Shiloh, Shador.
Give me some white dudes too now. Don't just make it a black thing. What about the Mannings? You know?
The Mannings?
Yeah, give me the Mannings. Give me the Watts. Give me some white folks too now. Don't just make this a black thing.
Yeah, I mean, about like coaches, players.
Yes, sir.
League company. I mean, what's it feel like? What you're doing is like monumental around the
Well,
game changer.
I always say I'm a real dad. I'm a real father. I take fathering serious. I don't take fathering lightly because I know what I wanted, I know what I needed, and I know the situations my fathers, my stepfather, and my biological father were in, and I know what I wanted as a young man. So I take that very seriously. And every move I've made in life has been based on my kids. So I don't make a move without thinking about them first. It's never about me first because I'm going to make it because I know God got me. But I need to get them and make sure they straight. So that's how I calculated many moves I've made through life. They thought it was about me. No, it was about my kids. Now they seeing how it's playing out. Yeah, we got a couple of them. It's probably going to be 1 and 2 in the draft, like I said a long time ago, that nobody wanted to believe me. But the way it's looking, it's going to pan out that way.
Troy, go ahead.
Coach, how are you? Troy Finnegan, CB Sports.
How you doing, Troy?
Good, how are you? You walking with Jimmy was such a great moment. I wanted to ask
Thank you.
Specifically about that. You've been through a lot. You've talked about him kind of like another son. How important was that for both of you to share that moment together?
Jimmy's like my kid. I love him that much. We've talked about some personal things throughout his couple years seasons here. I want to go with him Sunday to see his father as well. But he just turned around and asked me. So that's how that transpired. And I said, you shoot, you don't have to ask me twice. I got you. And just speaking the pleasantries along the way, it's unbelievable, man. But I love him that much. And I'm sad that he couldn't physically play because he's a dog. So when he's hurt, because he would have tried everything and given everything to play. And we would have got him the ball. But that's tremendous. And I'm proud that I can assist that. young man in any endeavor from here on out for the rest of his life.
Ryan, go ahead.
Coach Ryan Scholes from Ralphie Report. This is the first time that a Colorado team has shut a team out since 2021. What does it mean for a senior-led defense like this to come out and have that kind of performance on Saturday?
It means a lot. It means a lot, especially rebounding from getting our butts kicked last week. It means a lot that they understand that they know how to flush stuff in life. They know how to rebound. They know how to just put it behind them and keep on going and look straight ahead. And I'm proud of them for that aspect of things. Rob called a tremendous game. He called a tremendous game last week, but this week we responded. We did the things that were called, and we executed on a high note on every aspect of the game. And the way they were getting after it, the way we got after it, we kind of changed philosophies of getting to the ball all week in practice, and it worked. It paid off.
Go ahead.
Hey, Coach Anna Ringberg with ESPN. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The Heisman historically has gotten to quarterbacks, often a national championship contender. What is it about Travis that has put himself in this position, like you said, to clinch the Heisman?
You've never seen it before. He's the best player in college football. You could find ways to hate, to criticize, to condemn him, and you won't come out of that looking professional, because now you're just searching for something like the idiots was talking about in Thorpe, that I guess he didn't have the tackles. Well, if a cornerback has a lot of tackles, that means they caught a lot of balls. That's just stupid. But Travis Hunter proved today, and he's proved every week, that he is the best player in college football. So you got to give me another definition of the award. What's the definition of the award? The award is to go to who? The best quarterback? I don't know how you could be voted in every category at some sort. I think he's up for best offensive player, defensive player, receiver. What he's up for a plethora of things, right?
Yes, 6.
Yeah. Who else has done that? Ever. So I don't waste my time talking about other athletes that's up for the award as well. That's not fair to them. For me to voice my bold opinion on who should win the award and downgrade them. I ain't got to downgrade them. Travis is him, man. Travis is that dude. Ain't nobody could deal with him on either side of the ball. If we put him in punt return, he would be that dude as well, a kick return as well. He's that guy, and his draft status is going to tell everyone who he is. Shouldn't that tell you who he is? He's probably going to be first or second pick out of the whole draft. That should tell you how dominant and prominent he is.
Coach, Dan O'Connell, Colorado hasn't been in a position like it is right now since 2016. Are moments like this what you envisioned when you took this job?
No, I wanted to win out. We want to be undefeated. That's the moment I envisioned. We lost 3 games. Got our butts kicked last week. We got our butts kicked in Nebraska, and we lost a close one. When was Kansas? K-State. Kansas still on my mind for some reason. But we envision the thought process. Like, we know what we have. We know what we got. Now we adding pieces to it. Like, you see it in the recruitment. You're going to see it in the portal that we're going to add tremendous pieces to shore us up so that we can make a run again. We already on that tip. We already on that thing to trying to fill these voids for next season.
And then specifically with this game, you guys, this is the first year back in the Big 12.
Correct.
In your mind, how immediate or how impactful is having a season like this?
Well, it's tremendous impactful for recruiting. It's a tremendous impactful for you all, for our fan bases as well. I mean, you get more viewership, and the stories that you report, you get more notoriety in the things that you write and things that you say, things that you speak, things that's recorded. Everybody wins. I think that's the thing I really want to impress on all of you. It's not just us winning, you winning too. So when you want to keep this up, because when you're not, half this room is empty. Ain't nobody got no jobs, right? But when we win it, everybody working. Everybody getting the call. Everybody getting the job. Everybody getting the hit. Hey, go cover Colorado. Isn't that true? So I think we should work together to keep this thing going instead of hating. Let's appreciate one another. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Good or bad, I really do.
Got 2 more, go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Coach, Scott Proctor at VBR. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Former NFL USC running back Lindell White tweeted during the game that CU was by far the hardest hitting football team in college football.
Awesome.
From your perspective, how far has this team kind of come in terms of physicality, particularly?
Well, we've come tremendous ways. It's so funny because we focused on running to the ball full speed all week long without breaking down. I didn't want to chop their feet breaking down. I wanted them to run through the opponent, and we worked on that all during the week. We stopped practice a couple of times and let's start it over. Let's do it over. And young men, they got it. They got it. We showed a couple clips last night of the first play from the twos and then the first play from the ones. And I said, which ones are the ones and twos? It looks like the twos were the ones, so the ones got to step it up. And they did today. They came out swinging. Proud of them.
Last one, Alex, go ahead.
Brian Alex, Mount, first final word. Congratulations on your victory today. A couple of jobs ago. Did you have a vision of what it would be like today? Because what you've done in this program, the community, and not only nationally, you created just an immigrants with Colorado football. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I think we did. It's not just me. These young men played a wonderful role in that as well. Everybody in the program played their part. They did their thing, and I'm thankful, and I'm actually proud of where we are. Did I envision this? Yes. Because I think about winning. I never think about losing. I never think about being on the bottom of nothing. So I think about being triumphant and doing the doggone thing and then talking about it profoundly, you know. So I'm happy with where we are. I think we could be better. And we're going to figure that out, and we're going to improve in every area, not just the areas on the field. The coaching staff, the support staff, the training staff, the weight room, the strength and conditioning staff. We're going to improve in every area because we're going to make those changes. Hold on. I know you said this is the last one. Where's my man? My man. No. Yeah. All right, we got two more. Come on.
Nah, just curious.
No, dog. Come on. Do what you do.
Jack Carlo.
Jack Carlo, my man.
Good way, Andy. Isaiah Harge, you mentioned two-way players in the game. Just how excited are you for his future here?
This kid is unbelievable, man. I got a nickname for him. He has to tell you what it is. But this kid here works hard every day, makes great grades, never late. You don't have to call him twice for nothing. Remembers his assignments. His assignments offensively, defensively, teams, and he don't miss. You know, we put a package in for him to be a running back. I think he had 9 yards or 8 yards or 2 carries, a couple carries. He's phenomenal, and he's always smiling, man. He loves the game, and those are the kind of young men we like to recruit. Those are the kind of young men that we adore, truly. Oh, well, man. No. You.
Me?
No. Your man behind you. Give me a mic.
Sean, you want me?
Let's go. God bless you.